welcome back to my channel. My name is Kayshawn, and thank you so much for clicking on this video today. You already know your girl is back with another story time. Based on the title, you know exactly what I'm about to talk about. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Kayshawn with 3 E's. If you look at my description box, there will be a link to my Amazon wish list in case you guys want to send me anything for my new home. And I have a link to my membership in case you want extra exclusive story times a month, okay? Also, y'all, my nails need to be done. Y'all know it's the holidays, so the nail salons are closed, but I'm gonna go tomorrow, so don't mind my nails, okay? Because they're coming off. But without further ado, y'all, we're gonna hop right into the story time. Let's go. Alright, y'all, so boom, y'all know how I like to start my story times off. Also, because I am moving, I am pre-recording a couple videos just so y'all can have something. So if you see the same look and same outfit, just know your girl is working hard. That way y'all don't go without a video, okay? But if y'all don't see this outfit again, then don't worry about it. But you know, I'm just putting a disclaimer in there, okay? So let's talk about it. So this takes place when I was in high school, right? Me and you already know Shauna, and we had this one friend. We're gonna call her Maya. I'm watching Girlfriends too, so we're gonna call her Maya, right? So this is our senior year in high school, and Maya, her birthday was like February, so she was about to turn 18. So she turned 18 before us, right? So y'all already know, typical girls and stuff, like we be excited to turn 18. You know, that means we grown, we can do whatever we want, we some adults. So she was brainstorming. I remember we was at the lunchroom this one day, and Mia was asking, like, you know, what should I do for my birthday? Like, we all at the table, me, Shauna, other friends, Mia, we all talking about it. So everybody, I'm sure 9 times out of 10, like, at some point in your life, you had a hotel party. And the hotel parties used to be banging back in the day. When I tell you, me and my cousin, every week, we used to be at hotel parties, like, and we would be throwing it. And when me and my cousin, when we be talking about the hotel parties, we used to always think back, like, who used to be getting us them rooms? But we had this one friend, her mom used to be getting us the rooms and stuff too. But we used to always be at a hotel because those was the vibes. Because when you younger, y'all can't come back to like one another house. Like, we can't go with guys and bring them back to our house. And then all the time, guys didn't want us to come to their house. So it's like, where we gonna be at? We not about to just sit in a car all day. So it's like, we might as well get a hotel, a $100 hotel, $50, $80, whatever, depending on if we want to go bougie or a little rinky-dink motel. Not motels. We never used to go to motels, but I'm just saying, like, do we want the exclusive shit or we want a little inexpensive one? But we used to stay getting hotels because what else is we gonna do? So of course we go to the table telling Maya, like, girl, you know you gotta have a hotel party. Like, it's your 18th birthday. We trying to drink some apple juice, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we under 21, so y'all know apple juice is cold for, you know. And let me make another disclaimer, y'all. I know y'all don't be liking my disclaimer, but when you're on this platform, this is what you have to do, unfortunately. Well, you don't have to, but this is what I choose to do. Sometimes, like, because a lot of not my real OGs, triple OGs, but a lot of people that watch my videos, they be like, you be repeating yourself a lot, and you be saying the same stuff as far as, like, if I repeat, like, oh, y'all know I got a pool in my backyard, or if I repeat, like, what apple juice is, they be like, we already know. Listen, when you're on this platform, you get new people to your channel every day. So I can't always talk as if y'all already supposed to know. Sometimes I do have to repeat myself in a sense, like when we talking about apple juice. Everybody don't just know apple juice is liquor, okay? They don't know that. So I do have to repeat myself a lot. So it's like you either got to get used to it or go away, because I can't always assume that you just know what I'm talking about. Like, I get new people every day. I want people to subscribe to me every day. So it comes with the job of having to repeat yourself. And I'm okay with that. And if you're not, like, y'all be trying to find any and everything to complain about but y'all baby daddies and that. You know what? Okay. It's too early. Hey, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. But I'm just letting y'all know. So if I ever repeat myself, that's why. Anyways. So if y'all don't know what apple juice is, just know we're drinking something that you got to drink when you're over 21. We want 21. Sorry. Anyway, so we like, yeah, you know, we want to drink apple juice, so we got to go somewhere where we can, you know, like, sleep at and we won't have to go home drunk off apple juice, right? So Mia like, not Mia, why I call her Mia? So Maya like,
all right, cool, I'm gonna call my cousin and see if she can get the room for us and get us something to drink.
Because her cousin was over 18, and you know, I think you still only gotta be 18 to book a room. So, you know, we just needed somebody over 18. Mia wasn't gonna be, I don't know why I keep calling her Mia. All right, her new name gonna be Mia, y'all, because I don't know why I can't say Maya. Mia. Mia Maya. She gonna be both of them, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm only human. I can't do it all. Listen. So Mia, yeah, Mia, because I just keep saying that shit. So, Mia, she was turning, like, it was for her birthday, but, like, she wanted to have the hotel party that week, and her birthday wasn't until like that next Tuesday. I remember it was on a Tuesday, so it had to be a following one. So she wasn't gonna be 18 yet. So I'm like, okay, cool, like, hit up your cousin, blah blah blah, whatever. So we all getting excited. Mind you, this was a Monday, so Mia had until this weekend to basically get the hotel together and stuff like that. So she said she was gonna let us know, like, what her cousin say. So we like, all right, cool. So we come back to school the next day. So Mia like,
man, my cousin said she not getting a hotel room in her name because, like, she don't trust us. We can get kicked out, and she don't got time for none of that.
Because, at this time, well, of course they still do it, but, at that time, like, they had put, like, if you pay with your card, it was $100 deposit, but if you pay cash, it was like $200. It was like one or the other, something like that. So her cousin was saying, like, no, y'all not about to get kicked out, and then it go on my card, or I do this or that. You know how people just be like, they don't want certain stuff in their name in case you get in trouble. They don't want no parts, which I totally understand now. But when I was younger, I'm like, no, just put your name on it. Like, I'm not going to do anything. But I definitely get it now. Like, they didn't want no parts of that. So we was like, dang, like, because I'm like, I got older sisters, but I'm not about to ask my sister. This ain't my party, so I'm not about to ask my sisters to get no hotel. So we were just sitting there like, dang, what the heck we going to do now? So I'm like, I did have this homeboy that not homeboy. One of them dudes that just like you and you don't really like them back, but like they won't leave you alone. And I know y'all be thinking like y'all be leading people on. Like, no, when I tell you I be curving this guy and it don't matter. He be commenting on every picture I post. He stay in my DMs. It don't matter how many times I ignore this man. He always like finding ways to talk to me. And because his little brother went to the school, he will always be up there. And it's just like, ugh. So it's like we was cool because I did get him my number at first, but then I found out he was a little weird, and we're gonna talk about that later. But I found out he was weird, so it's like I can't take back my number at this point. So yeah, he just was one of those weird people, but he was cool to keep around. Like, call me a user, it is what it is. But like, if I need a ride or if I needed something, I knew I could call him. He was cool as a friend, but just like trying to date him, we didn't click, y'all. Because let me tell y'all, he's just weird because he one of those guys that think because you're a woman, like certain things you're not supposed to do. As far as like, y'all, okay, because I be debating in my head not to go off track. But let me tell y'all, one time we hung out or whatever, and we was drinking, and he only had like a Coca-Cola soda. I ain't gonna say pop, so now I'm gonna say pop because that's what I drink. But he had a Coca-Cola, and y'all know when you like kind of like not chug, but you drink a lot of pop / soda and you burp. So, mind you, after I drank it, I did burp. But it wasn't no like, not no like manly burp. It was just like a little cute little burp. And he was just like, oh my God. Like, he was so disgusted that I burp, y'all. And I'm not one of those women. I know a lot of y'all out there be like, oh, it's not ladylike to burp or to fart. I'm not that girl. Like, if you are a man and you cannot handle me doing humanly things, which is releasing any type of gas, whether it come from my mouth or my ass, you gonna have to get away from me because I'm just not about to tiptoe around nobody. Like, let's be realistic here. Like, we all do this. And the fact that I burped and you was just like so disgusted, like, even if I did belch, like, what you want me to do? But you drank the same pop and you burped too. And I guess because you a man, you could burp and I can't. Like, it was just little dumb stuff like that I didn't like. So now I feel like how we gonna be in a relationship if I can't burp around you? Like, fuck, like, so I don't know, but that's just how I feel. So yeah, I don't know. So I feel like he was just doing a lot of weird stuff like that, a lot of things he didn't want me to do. So we didn't work out. Anyways, we're gonna get back to him. Actually, let me name him because he in this story. We're gonna call him Burp, because since you didn't like that I burped at that time, we're gonna name you Burp. See if you like that. So no, but okay. So I told Mia, like, well, I could see if Burp can get us, that sounds weird now, but I'm like, I can see if Burp will get us a room because y'all know I'm 17, but Burp was 19. I know it's like, oh my God, he's an adult. 17, 19 is 2 years apart. Don't trip, okay? Hit up Burp while we were still at school, whatever. I ended up texting him, like, what you doing, whatever. Well, no, I didn't. I'm not even gonna lie, because I was gonna try to act like I was all sweet about it. No, I went right in for it, like, hey, can you get us a room this week? But the way I said it, he like, oh, you want me to get us a room? And I'm like, oh no, I meant me and my friends. Like, we're gonna pay for it, but we just want you to book a room for us. Like, it's my friend Mia, mind you, he know Mia, like he know all of us, Shauna and everybody, because like I said, his brother go to the school. So sometimes when we be after school, he be waiting for his brother to come out, and we be all out there talking. Anyways, so I'm like, oh no, it's Mia birthday this week, and she ain't 18 yet, but she want to get a room, and we don't got nobody to get us no room. So can you get one? So he was like, I got you. Like, that's all he said. So I'm like, oh, bet. So I told me, I was like, oh, I just text Burp, and Burp said he'll get it. But I was like, you might also want to have somebody on standby just in case, because he normally don't be playing, but sometimes Burp do get in his feelings. Like, if I ask him for something, he'll turn around and be like, oh, okay, but are you going to spend the night with me? And then I'd be like, no. And then he don't be want to do it no more, which is fine. Like, I'm not mad. Like, he don't have to do anything for me. Like, he choose to do stuff. So if he say, like, if I tell him no and he don't want to do nothing for me no more, like, I don't be caring. Like, I'm like, oh, okay, well, too bad, so sad. So I be like, you might want to have somebody else on standby, because Burp is not reliable. Like, 20% of the time. He normally do come through, but he don't be reliable because he get in his feelings. And then it's just like, I know y'all might be thinking like, well, why are you using him for stuff, or why you do? But it's just like, you already know the drill. You already know, like, I already tell you, like, I just see you as a friend. I don't want nothing more with you, but we can hang out. We can be cool. If he still decides to pursue me, then that's on him. Like, I made it very clear. It's not like I lead him on and act like I'm going to do X, Y, and Z with him. No, I make it very clear that we're just friends. So that's on him. He a grown-ass man. Anyways, so Mia is excited because she like,
all right, cool. Like, I'm going to have somebody else on standby. Possibly, maybe I got to see if I can find somebody. But it's looking like I can go. All right, I'm going to go after school and get some decorations.
So, because Mia's favorite color was pink, of course. So she like, I'm just going to get some decorations, get a couple, cups, plates, and stuff like that. Like, she going to bring her cake there. Like, we just was talking about the party now, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I'm excited. Me and Shauna thinking about what we going to wear because, like I said, we was fast, but not fast. Okay, we just a little bit of fast. And our teeny bopper stage of fast, right? So we all excited, like, oh, it's going to be boys there. It's going to be this, and that here. Like, I'm excited, right? Mind you, Mia has a boyfriend, okay? Now, her boyfriend was already 18, but she couldn't ask him to get the room because, okay, so this is the thing about Mia's boyfriend. His name just going to be boyfriend, by the way, but he is a hater. Like, he is one of those boyfriends that, like, don't want you to do nothing, don't want you to have no friends. And like, granted, even though the rest of us was single, we never try to make Mia do like no single shit. Like, she didn't have to, it wasn't like she was the only one in a relationship and we were always trying to get her to be around boys. No, we never did none of that. But her boyfriend was just one of those insecure men that just knew Mia was a baddie, and a lot of guys would talk to her. But Mia is a faithful woman. Like, even though she was young, I'm talking about a woman. Well, she was a woman. But she was just she was a good girl. But her boyfriend was just too insecure. So I didn't really care for him like that. Like, he was cool when I see him. I'm like, hey, what's up, boyfriend? Like, dap it up and stuff. But I didn't care for him because it's like, anytime, like, let's say, like, if it was, when we had homecoming that year, her boyfriend, one of those guys that don't like, oh, I don't want to go to no homecoming dance. I don't want to do any of that senior stuff. Like, he all acting like he just too good or he too grown to do senior activities. Like, sir, you go to the school. Like, when we had, like, when you're a senior, you have, like, what's it called? Spirit Week, and you like, one day you dress up in jerseys, one day it's pajama day, one day is whatever. Like, when we had our week, as seniors, we excited about that. And when Mia was excited, like, when we was all talking about like, what pajamas you gonna be wearing tomorrow, he all like, y'all participate in that type of stuff, y'all childish. Like, he one of those, and it's like, how are we childish? We're seniors and we're participating in senior activity, but whatever. So he one of those that just act like he just, I don't know, it's weird to describe, but that's how he is. So we didn't care for him because he just always act like he was too grown for all of this. And we are the same age. Granted, he was already 18, but he just turned 18 like that December, and it's like, whatever. So anyway, so he was 18. He could get the room, but he the type that be like, well, can I just get the room for me and you? And she had already said, like, we can get a room, like, and celebrate together, but I still want a room where I invite my cousins, my friends and stuff, because he be feeling like, what you need to be around your friends for? Like, one of those controlling type boyfriends. I don't like that. And she like, it's not just my friends, she feel like she wanted to have a hotel party. Well, everybody come, her friends, her cousins, guys, like everybody to celebrate her birthday. It wasn't really just like it was about to be an all girls thing. She wanted everybody to come, including her boyfriend, but her boyfriend be acting like he don't want to be around everybody else. He always just wanted to be them too. And Mia, one of those people, like, she like, hey, boyfriend, I love you, but I'm not gonna just let go of my friends and family because of you. Like, you get what I'm saying? So, you know, so she couldn't ask her boyfriend. Well, she already asked the boyfriend, and basically that's what he said. Like, nah, I'm gonna get us a room, but I'm not getting you a room for everybody else. So, like, he was low-key being a hater. So we like, okay, whatever. But she was like, if push come to shove, like, she figured that she could convince her boyfriend to get the room if, like, Bert fell through. Like, you get what I'm saying? And I was just thinking, like, he ain't gonna get that room. So anyway, so we all excited and stuff. So the rest of that week go by, and she just prepping, getting everything and all of that. So y'all know I have my car. So she was asking me, like, you know, can you help me bring some of the stuff, like the speaker and everything else that we really gonna need. It wasn't a lot of stuff, because granted, this is only a hotel, so it's only so much you could really bring. And then, of course, I had to go because Bert was gonna meet us up there. So anyways, it's Saturday, and I called Bert, like, you know, Bert, we still good? You straight? Because, you know, he be in his mood sometimes, and he just be doing too much. So I went check up on him. He like, nah, everything good. Like, we still good to go. So I was like, okay, well, you know, check-in is at 3. It was like 2 something. I'm like, we about to head up there. Like, just meet me up there. So, you know, he like, all right, cool. So I go to Mia's house. We pack up the car. You know, we get everything. Mind you, I got Shauna, and I got our other homegirl. And Mia had 2 of our other homegirls in her car. So we pack up and stuff. So we like, all right, cool. We pull up there. Bert was already in the car, being ghetto, blasting his music extra freaking loud. Like, you're in a parking lot, sir. Turn the music down. Come on, we're at the parking lot of a hotel at 3 p.m. Why is your music blasting? And just he being ghetto. So I pull up. We pull up, whatever. So Bert get out. So, you know, he hugged me and everything. So we go in, we get the room. So Bert put it, you know, in his name and stuff like that. I was giving him the money. So the thing is, Mia gave me, let's say the room was like $150. Mia gave me the $150. I go in with Bert. As soon as that lady was like, oh yeah, $150, whatever, I'm getting the money out. I'm like, you know, giving it to Bert, but Bert had ended up just paying for it. So I was like, Bert, yeah, like, you don't want the money or whatever, like, you good? And you know, he like,
oh baby, you know when you around me, you ain't gotta worry about nothing. You know you my little shorty.
And I'm like, little friend, right? You mean your little friend, And he like,
nah, you know you my baby, you my baby.
I'm like, yeah, friend, right? He like,
oh, you my friend? Well, actually, yeah, give me that money.
Didn't you say I was your honey, right? I'm your baby. Sweetie pie, yeah, I am your baby, right? So but he didn't ask for the money, but I was just like, yeah, whatever, boy, we is friends, you know that. So I go back out and I tell Mia, like, yeah, Bert said happy birthday, like, he paid for the room for you, here go your money. So, my friend's so good to me, like, I was giving her money back, and she was like, oh, you keep $50, thank you, friend, because, like, that's your friend, and he done looked out, and da-da-da-da, and all this, and I'm like, girl, you ain't got to give me the $50. This is your birthday, but I took it because, you know, it was a little broke back then and there. You know, I was a little broke. I did have a job, but I wasn't good with my money. Come to think of it, I'm still not really good with my money. You know, I actually spent a lot of money. Anyways, but whatever. So I'm like, oh, thank you, friend. Like, I was, you know, excited and stuff. So I'm like, okay, well, Bert, while you here, I need you to help us pack some of this stuff up and bring it into the hotel. So he helping us bring in, like, the speaker and stuff. So while we're doing that and we coming, like, in and out getting the rest of the stuff, freaking boyfriend pull up. Mia boyfriend pull up. He pull up. So we're getting stuff, and Mia had, like, okay, not like... She had candy bags, but not like kid candy bags. Like, she was, like, they just was adult candy bags. I'm going to just say that. They was really cute. Not nothing too major, but it was just like, it wasn't no kids candy in them candy bags. Like, she was trying to be cute and different. Like, it's her 18th birthday, so she was putting her stuff in there. But anyways, so we had them in, like, you know, when you go to, like, Save a Lot. Do y'all know what Save a Lot is? Or, like, the grocery store, and they have, like, extra cardboard boxes and stuff you could put your canned goods in. So we had them in, like, a cardboard box, like, and we was carrying them. So when her boyfriend pulled up, it's like he got out the car, and he was just, like, watching Mia, like, unload the trunk, talking to her about whatever. But I'm sitting here thinking, like, because she was getting, like, the cases of, like, Faygo sodas / pops. She was getting the cases, and she had a case of water. So I'm sitting here thinking, like, Is you gonna help her carry the stuff? You gonna watch your girlfriend struggle just because you don't want her to have a hotel party? He watching her struggle. So I'm sorry. I know me. I'm always inserting myself probably where I ain't got no business. But like Bert was already in the hotel because when he was coming out, I was walking in. So I just gave him like the box of candy bags. I'm like, yeah, go take that in because Shauna was in the room. So it's like, you go take that in. And I was walking back to help her with more stuff. So I'm walking back. I'm like, okay, Bert been inside. It's only me, boyfriend, and me out here. And she's trying to carry the case of waters, but you know, she's struggling a little bit. She got long nails. I got long nails. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, boyfriend, can you help her get the water? Like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on? So he like, nah, she want to be an independent woman so bad. She can get it. So I'm like, okay. I'm looking at Mia like, you gonna say something, right? So Mia was like, he was talking to her, but Mia wasn't saying nothing back. And I didn't realize that. Like, I thought they was having a conversation, but Mia was like,
yeah, I ain't got shit to say to that nigga.
And was looking at me, mind you, boyfriend on this side, so she looking over here. So I end up grabbing the case of pop, and she had the water, and she was walking away. So when we walking towards the hotel, she like,
girl, he over there trying to talk to me. I'm not saying nothing back to him. I ain't got nothing to say. He trying to ruin my birthday. I don't know why he's so mad that I want to have a hotel party. I don't understand what the big deal is.
So, you know, I'm like, oh, right. Like, I didn't even notice y'all wasn't even talking. Like, I thought, you know, I don't know. But I'm like, it's really not that serious. It's not like she said he couldn't come. The boyfriend was invited to the hotel. He just didn't want to come with everybody. He wanted to have their own. But mind you, like I said, let me reiterate. Mia said for her birthday, like her birthday that fall on that Tuesday, they could do something together or they can have their own hotel, but she still wanted to do stuff with everybody else. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, why does she only got to celebrate her birthday with you and she got friends and family? Like, her cousins was coming, her boy cousins was coming, boys from school. So she like, boyfriend could come and he can even bring his friends because we all go to the same school, so we know each other. So she like, he could come, but he just being weird about it. I'm like, I don't know what's wrong with him, but really I'm used to it because like I said, he always do that little controlling hater vibe energy type shit. I'm like, yeah, well, don't let it ruin your day. We're gonna be good. We got the hotel, we got all this stuff. Everything was just going smooth. You know, when you plan birthdays or big days, sometimes a lot of stuff can go wrong, but you know, you ever had a birthday that just everything was going as planned, everything was smooth, your outfit turned out right, your hair came out right, your nails look good, everything is going as planned, everything on time. Like, it was really smooth, even though it was her birthday. But you know, as a close friend, you be as a close real friend, you be wanting your friends to, even if it's not your birthday, you be wanting their birthday to go good too. Like, I was happy for her. I'm like, her outfit came out good, hair looking nice, we was able to get the room with no problems, we got the apple juice with no problem, like everything was good. So I'm like, girl, today is a good day. Like, it's a good weather, even though it was in February, but like the sun was out. Like, it was a good day. So I'm like, do not let boyfriend ruin your day. Everybody about to be here for you. Everybody about to turn up for you. It's about to go good. Don't worry about it. So I'm walking in, whatever, and Bert meet us. So I'm like, here, Bert, take this water, take this can of pop, you know, take it in the room because that shit was heavy. So I was going to cut that little burp out that I just did, but I'm going to leave it in just in case Burp is watching. Hee hee hee. So we walking in now. Everybody is in the hotel room now. So it's all of us in there. We just in there talking or whatever. So Mia, phone start ringing. So she like, where my phone and stuff? Because you know how you pack everything in your purse and you just sit it there, but you're doing everything else. So she was looking for her phone. So Shauna ended up giving it to her like, oh, here it goes in your purse. So Mia was like, just answer it. And Shauna was like, oh, okay. Like, you know, it's your boyfriend. She like, just answer, put on speaker. So she answered, put on speaker. And boyfriend was like, so you just gonna leave me out here? You didn't even tell me what room number you was in. Like, what was you doing? And Mia's like,
well, first of all, you didn't ask, and you never said you was coming in or staying.
Because he didn't. Like, he came up there to basically tell her, like, not to have the party or something. I don't really know what he came up there to do, y'all. I really don't know. But he just like, whatever he came up there to do, it wasn't seeming like he was staying there with us. It seemed like he tried to come up there, tell her one last time, like, hey, don't have this party. And I guess he was going to leave. I don't know. Because he never walked in with us. You didn't help us carry nothing in, and you didn't walk in behind us. So if you was planning on coming into the room, why you didn't come in with us so you could be in the room? Like, that's what I'm saying. He just used to do weird stuff and then get mad at Mia. And it's like, you're being weird. you see everybody coming into this hotel, come in with us. She never said you couldn't come. So yeah, so he was just being weird. So Mia just hung up, y'all. She literally hung up on him because she like, I'm not about to go back and forth with this dude on my birthday. He know he could just follow me in the room, and if he was helping, he could have followed the line into the hotel room anyways. Why are you talking about I'm not telling you what room number? Mind you, at that point, Mia had never even been in there, so she really didn't know what room number anyway. So that's why he should have just followed us in. The only people that knew the room number was me, Bert, and Shauna, because Shauna was already in there. So Mia was really just following me into the hotel. So just follow us. Like, stop making everything a big deal. So anyways, so she hung up. He started calling back, whatever, but she like, I'm not about to answer. She started setting up. So, you know, we put like the tablecloth on a little desk thing in there, and she putting her cake and like the drinks, and like, you know, she got soda, water, the candy bags, like she laying everything out, because the party didn't really start till like 6, 7, but we like, well, we gonna go get in the pool, because you know, y'all know me, I love the water. So we like, okay, we told everybody to come, like I said, like 6, 7, around that time, which means they probably really gonna come about 8. So we like, all right, well, we changed into our swimsuits. Bert left, and it was just the girls there, like it was only us. So we end up changing to our swimsuits. We go get in the pool and whatever. So you know, the pool is indoor, but you know, normally the indoor pools got like the glass windows. So we seen her cousin end up pulling up. So her cousin pull up, so she hopped out the pool to go to her phone, and she told the cousin like, yeah, we down here by the pool, come here, blah blah. So the cousin ended up coming in, and her cousin came in with her other cousin. So it was them two. They came in, so they was sitting there with us, but they didn't know we had a pool, so they ain't had no swimsuit. So we just down there, we all talking. They bought some apple juice too, like we all just having a good time. So we like, all right. So we was down at the pool for a minute, kicking it, and then after a couple hours, we like, all right, let's go ahead and change so we can get ready for the party. So by the time Mia ended up getting out the pool, like she had like 7 missed calls from boyfriend. So she like,
I'm gonna call this man back. Like, he's doing too much. I don't have time for none of this, right?
So while we're walking out of the pool area to go upstairs, and who do we see sitting in the lobby? Boyfriend. So, you know, she tried to walk, like, ignore him. Like, if the lobby, let's say we walking right here, like we walking through here from the pool, we got to go this way to go to the elevator, but the lobby is this way. So it's like when we walked right here, we could see him over there, but she just turned. Like, she didn't say nothing to him. She turned and went to the elevator. So we pushed the elevator, you know, it's there. So he like jog up to catch up with us, and he get on the elevator with us. So me ain't saying nothing to him. So, you know, of course we not about to say nothing to him, because we like, what we supposed to say? So we all just in the elevator sitting there like, okay. So when our floor came up, you know, Shauna and them got out. Like, we just walk into our room, and we go in the room, and Mia shut the door in his face because he didn't say nothing. Like, he got on the elevator, he didn't say nothing, and he just followed us from behind, and he didn't say nothing. So Mia just shut the door in his face, and she was looking through the peephole, and I don't know, I guess he was just standing out there. I don't know, but he never knocked or nothing, like being fucking weird. So I'm like, yeah, yo. Hey, y'all, do not mind me. I'm over here trying to see which side is my good side. What y'all think, the side with the tattoo or without the tattoo? I think the side without the tattoo is my good side, but let me know, y'all. So I'm like, yeah, your dude is being weird. Like, he's been a tad bit weird, but okay. So anyways, like, we end up just changing, and, you know, we got music on, we vibing, we having a good time. So time go on. People started coming, like the boys from school started coming, some more of her cousins, like friends, like everybody just started coming. So it was a good time, right? Mind you, let me add, the hotel we went to is like a 3-star hotel, right? It's one of those hotels that's like not super cheap and run down, but it's not like super bougie. Like, you could kind of get away with a hotel party here as long as it's just like not super loud and ghetto. Like, people can't be hanging out in the hallways and doing all that. Like, if you in your room and y'all just in your room vibing, they really ain't go trip. So that's what we knew. We knew we was just trying to vibe. We wasn't trying to blast the music and have like a full-on party, but we wanted to have a kickback, you know. So everybody that was coming, like, we was they knew that, like, we were just trying to sit here and vibe. They knew, like, you know, ain't no smoking in here, ain't none of that. Like, we wasn't giving none of those vibes. So it was good energy. So people was coming in, we dancing, the music going, like, we got the apple juice going. It's a vibe. Everybody having a good time. At some point, you know, they decided to turn off the lights, but they had the bathroom light on, so it was just like a little bit of light shining through, but it was for the most part dark. Now they want to start having like a little, you know, a little lap dance contest or whatever. So everybody in there, like, you know, we got a couple people that's in the center. They giving lap dances. They turning up. Like, they doing, they been a little freaky. You're a little bit. So, a good time. It's cool. Like, the vibes is vibing. My phone started ringing, and it's Bert. So, I answered the phone, and Bert was like,
I was just trying to see what y'all was doing. Like, I got two of my homeboys with me. Like, can we come to the party?
So, I asked Mia, and Mia like, yeah, like they could come. So I was like, yeah, y'all can come. So he like, all right, bet. Because I didn't mind hanging out with him. Like, don't get me wrong. He was just fucking weird. But, so I'm like, yeah, y'all could come. So they like, all right, cool. So we partying some more. As time going by, like, we still drink, everybody having a good time. They dancing, like, then they start having a twerk competition. Like, we're vibing. Next thing you know, the door open. So we all like, because mind you, it's dark. Like, we could see a little bit, but it's dark. So when the door opened, we all like, who the hell is that? Why is it Bert? So I'm like, how the fuck did you get in here? He like,
well, my name is on the room, so I showed ID. They gave me another key.
Are you fucking kidding me? Like, this is what I'm talking about weird stuff. Like, I understand some of y'all might think, like, well, the room is in his name. But he agreed to get this room for somebody else. So, you don't just use a key and come in this bitch whenever you want. Especially, like, for somebody, this is for somebody else. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't care if your name is on here. You come and knock. Like, what if we just was having an all-girls thing and you just gonna walk in? That's weird to me. I don't care if he booked the room. I don't care if it was his money. The fact is, you still booked something for somebody else. So that's why I hate people that's like that. Like, if you're gonna buy something from me, that don't mean you have full control over it. You booked the room for her. You don't have control over this room. And if you was gonna be like that, you should have said that in the beginning. Like, I get y'all the room, but if I want to come there, I should be able to come whenever I want. Then I would have told you, like, oh, well, then that's okay. We'll find somebody else to do it. Because you're not going to just have full control over stuff. Why would you just go get a key? All you got to do is come out here and knock. We said you could come, so just knock on the door, I'll let you in. Why would you go get you a whole key? I don't like that. I don't like that weird stuff. So I'm just like, so I ain't gonna lie, I was annoyed. Because I'm like, why would you just come into my friend's room like that? Like, why would you go get you a whole key? You do not need no key to this room. The fuck? Like, so he was just looking like he ain't understand what the problem was, and I'm just looking at him like, I don't understand why you don't understand what the problem is, but whatever. So they come in, and like, my vibe is off towards him, because I'm just thinking like, don't you, because in my mind, I always think of like the what ifs sometimes, and I'm thinking just like, what if we just had an all girls party? What if it was us? What if we was running around this bitch naked, standing on our heads, and you just come in? You didn't even knock. You didn't even do nothing. You just literally go get your own key to come in here. No, I don't like that. So I just was like standing over here away from him. So I'm like, go talk to somebody else over here, because you getting on my nerves, and that pissed me off. And I'm like, I already been drinking my apple juice, so I'm liable to tweak out. So you might want to just leave me alone. So I was annoyed. So he did that. So the party's going on. Like, we steady having fun. We turning up and stuff. So next thing you know, the phone started ringing. Like, the room phone started ringing. So we like, okay, everybody, we like turn the music down. Once that hotel phone start ringing, you be like, oh, wait, hold up, turn that music down. Let me see what's going on. So Mia end up answering the phone, and she like,
okay, all right, we're sorry, my bad. Yeah, no problem.
So we already knew, like, oh, we must have got a noise complaint. So Mia get off the phone, and she was like,
yeah, they were saying we was too loud and we getting complaints.
Mind you, we was kind of looking around because, like I said, it wasn't really a party. It was a kickback. So everybody knew, like, we wasn't about to have the music blasting. We wasn't just blasting the music all yelling, singing dreams and nightmares. No, we wasn't doing that. We was still, the music was quiet enough. The music was low enough for you to still be able to hear it, to dance to it, but it was still low enough for you to have a conversation and not have to yell at the person. Like, you could still talk. That's how the music was. That's the level of the music. You can still talk, but you can still dance. So I'm thinking, like, the music really not that loud unless you're just really right next door to us. So I don't really know, but whatever. So we turned it down a little bit more. So everybody's still vibing, like, everybody on the bed, like, they still drinking that apple juice. It's cool. When I tell y'all, at some point, Mia wanted to, like, make an announcement or whatever, so she turned the music off, and we were just talking, and she like, thank you, everybody, for coming out. Here go some candy bags. Like, we wasn't about to leave or nothing yet, but she like, here go candy bags, and da-da-da, all of this, like, so we all started opening up the candy bags, and we laughing at the stuff that's in there, because it's, like, little stuff in there, like condoms, and, like little stuff, like little goofy, funny stuff, like, you know, whatever. So we all laughing at the stuff. So we got so carried away by the candy bags that we all was just in there talking. The music had never came back on. We just all laughing and talking and playing. So she get the room phone rings again. So we like, well, what is ring a phone now? Because now the music is not even on, y'all. Like, and we're not screaming. We're regularly talking. So we like, what? She answered the phone again. She said the same thing. Okay, all of this. So she like,
okay, y'all, that's our second warning. They said the third warning, like, we gonna get kicked out. So we better calm down.
So, you know, I'm sitting there like, well, should we just not talk at all? Because the music is not even on. We all just literally sitting here talking to each other. So if we loud by just talking, what we supposed to do? Just sit here and breathe on each other necks or something? I don't understand. So she like,
right, like the music really haven't even been on. So like somebody just, who complaining about us?
So Mia end up calling the front desk back and she like,
I'm sorry, I know y'all just called us twice, but I don't know if y'all don't have security or something, but you could literally walk down our hallway. You don't hear any noise because we don't have no music going. We're not doing anything, so I don't know why somebody is like filing a noise complaint or saying we're too loud when we're not doing nothing.
So the guy at the front desk, whatever, they say whatever, and she ended up getting off the phone. So she like, you know, we'll be all right. We're going to be cool. So we finished like just talking and kicking it, like everybody trying to like whisper, but then of course you drinking, so at some point you think you whispering but you're really not whispering no more. Like we all just having a good time. The night go on, a couple people started to like leave out. We still had a nice amount of people there, but like if it was like 40 of us in there, like we down to like freaking 15. Okay, so people was leaving out, so it was only a couple of us still left. Bert was still there too, and I wanted Bert to go because he still was irritating me. So it was like that amount of people still there. So at that point, we started to like calm down a little bit. Like in the beginning, you know, we was hype turned up. We started to calm down now. So we calming down. We are just chilling on the bed, just like laughing, just like talking about stuff and everything. So next thing you know, we get another phone call. So we like, oh my God. Because at this point, we thinking like, we don't have no music on. It's more than half of the people had already left. We know for a fact we're not sitting here being loud. So why are we getting another call? So this time when the phone rang, she didn't answer. She like, I'm not about to keep answering. Like somebody is obviously just picking on us because we're not loud. And I'm like, right, we really not loud at all. So I don't understand what's going on. So she never answered the phone. Do y'all know 5 minutes later, we get a knock on the door. So we like, okay, so Bert get up and he go open the door. And, you know, it's the people from the front desk. So they like, yeah, we're sorry, but y'all are getting too many noise complaints. It's too many y'all in the room. Y'all gotta go. Y'all getting kicked out. So Bert is like,
no, my name is on this room. We not even being loud. Y'all not about to kick us out. I don't know what you talking about, bro, but y'all not about to do that.
So he tried to shut the door. Well, he didn't try. He shut the door, like slammed it in their face. So they knocking. Y'all know they have like a room key to go to the room. So I'm thinking like they're going to be able to come back in. So they kept trying to like use their like master key to open up the door. And you know how like you hear that noise like and like when you got a digital key, like, you know, it makes the noise. That kept going off. But Bert is steady trying to like hold the door closed. And because he came with his 2 friends, you know, they goofy selves, they trying to help and close the door too. So I'm just like, why are y'all doing that? I'm like, they're gonna call the police. Like at this point, we just need to let it go. It is what it is. Like, just leave it alone. We're gonna end up leaving because at this, they're gonna call the police. It's no way they're gonna just let you shut the door and let us stay in here. So we might as well go ahead and pack it up. So Bert moved and he like let them in, so they all mad like, y'all really gotta go now, all of this, like we was gonna let y'all have some time to pack up, but now get out now. So they was all mad. So, you know, we all laughing and playing. We don't care at this point. We start packing up the room and we leaving out. Mia upset because she just like,
well, where's we about to go? Like, I'm drunk off apple juice. We can't go home. What is we about to do?
So, you know, Bert was like,
well, I could always just get us another room. It's not a big deal.
So I'm like, okay, like we don't have no other choice. None of us is about to go home like this. It's late as hell. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. What else choice do we have? So, you know, everybody's like down to go to another hotel or whatever. So we load back up the car. When we load back up the car, Mia realized like she had the, y'all know the Polaroid cameras back in the day, the little and you take pictures. So she had like 3 or 4 of those. And we was taking a lot of pictures when we was by the pool. So when she was packing up everything, make sure everything was in her bag and stuff, she was just looking around. She like,
who got the Polaroid cameras? Like, Shauna, didn't you have it last? Where you leave them at?
And Shauna like, oh, they're still by the pool because we took them down there and we was taking pictures by the pool. But like, it was this little shelf that was down there where like the lifeguard stuff is at or whatever, like the little net and stuff. And I remember Shauna said she was gonna sit it up there because she didn't want it to get wet, like on the floor down by us. And I don't know why she set it up there, but she said it like it's just, I don't know how to describe it. It's like a little shelf thing. And she like, oh, I forgot I set it up there. We must have left it. So I'm like, I'll go get it because Shauna had already like got in the car. Like, you know, they was already in the car and stuff while we was finishing up in the trunk. So I just told her I'll go run in the hotel real quick and go get it. And then Mia was like she was going to come with me because the water bottles we had, they was all gone. Well, we had to pour a lot of them out because you know how people open up water bottles and they don't finish them and they leave them around. And it's like we can't drink it now because we don't know who mouth been on this. So she was like she wanted to get, you know, in the lobby they'll have like coffee, water and stuff and cups set up. So, you know, she said she was going to run in and get her a cup of water while we go over by the pool. Cool. So we walk in. She stopped by the little machine or whatever. She gets some water and we go into the pool. And we get the cameras. We see the cameras that's up there. So we grabbing the cameras. We walking back out. Like I said, the pool is coming from this way. This way is the elevator. And then if you come this way and go this way, it's the lobby and the exit. So we're coming up from the pool. And we hear people talking at the front desk. But at first we weren't paying no mind to it because we like, they ain't got nothing to do with us. Like, we ain't tripping. You know, as we walking out, we hear a boyfriend last name. Like, you know how they'd be like, Mr. Williams or Mr. Johnson, whatever. We hear the people at the front desk like, we do apologize again, Mr. Boyfriend. We did end up kicking him out. We so sorry that you had to complain several times about the noise complaints. But we can still move you to a different room if you want us to. I don't think y'all heard what I said. They said, we so sorry, Mr. Boyfriend, that you had to keep complaining about the noises. But we did end up kicking them out. Do you still want a new room? Or basically, is you okay to stay in the room that you was in? So I know y'all picking up what I'm putting down. So as we coming up closer, you know, we turn and we see boyfriend. So me is like,
I know I ain't just hear what I thought I just heard.
boyfriend look back and he like, hey Mia, hey. And I'm like, mind you, because you know I'm a little drunk off that apple juice. I'm like, boyfriend, did you get us kicked out of our room? So I immediately look at the front desk person. I'm like, excuse me, no, we need a refund because this is her boyfriend and he just mad that she got a hotel room and he didn't want to come. So he kept making false noise complaints because he wanted us to get kicked out because he trying to ruin her birthday. No, I want my money back and I'm going to call my mom up here. Like, I'm just talking a mile a minute. And they like, okay, wait a minute, hold up. Like, calm down. The front desk person trying to calm me down. And I'm like, no, that's not fair. We paid our good money and y'all kicked us out over false complaints and start going. So Mia already, like, while I'm talking to the front desk lady, Mia behind me, like, pushing her boyfriend, like,
why would you do that? You trying to ruin my birthday. Why would you get us put out? I knew something was going on because we wasn't even that loud and they kept complaining about us.
Like, she going off or whatever. So the boyfriend like, babe, just wait, calm down. So the front desk lady, I guess she started putting two and two together and she realized that we was not lying. And she like, well, okay, that is her boyfriend. Like, she trying to figure out. So she ended up going to the back and getting the manager, I guess, or the other guy. And mind you, the guy that came upstairs to put us out was like he wasn't, I can't say he was a security because he wasn't dressed like no security, but I don't know. They end up coming out too, and you know, I'm talking a mile a minute again to them as well, and they looking at me like, hey baby, you gotta calm down. What the fuck is you saying? So the lady was explaining whatever to them because, you know, I'm so loud I barely can even hear what they saying. I'm like, okay, shut up, but whatever. So she was saying whatever to them. So the manager guy was just like, okay, yeah, you're going to have to go. And I'm like, why do I have to go? Because da-da-da-da. He like, not you, you. And he was pointing to the boyfriend. He was like, okay, because when we did go up there, we did notice that the floor wasn't even loud. And in the back of my head, I'm thinking like, well, if y'all noticed that even when y'all walked up to the door that it wasn't loud, why would y'all just kick us out anyways? But I understand that, like, if people are complaining, that I guess you got to do what you got to do, especially if it's like 3 times. I get it. but I don't, but I do, but I don't. So it's like, whatever. I understand both sides. So, you know, they were saying like they really didn't hear nothing from us. And I was like, yeah, like he's just trying to sabotage her. And that's not fair because we got put out for no reason. We wasn't even being loud. Y'all just said we wasn't loud. So can we come back? Like, y'all need to put him out if anything. So they was just like, you know, they was agreeing. They like, you know, we so sorry. You know, we just tried to, you know, satisfy all our customers. And, you know, when we went up there and seen there was a lot of people in your room and he was in his room by himself, it do seem like y'all more so would have been the loud ones over, you know, anybody else or whatever. So it's like, I understand. And he was like, okay, even though y'all was trying to luck us out and push us out the door, we gonna let y'all come back. And I was like, well, we sorry. We was only trying to push y'all out because we feel like y'all was being unfair. So, you know, that's our bad. You know, or we sorry. You know, sorry about that. So they was super nice about it. So they end up putting boyfriend out the hotel, y'all. We was able to come back in. So Mia, she was still like, as the boyfriend was leaving, like she was still cussing him out, but she ended up going to the car and telling them that they could come back in and stuff. So, you know, they like, we so sorry, blah, 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 all of that. Like, y'all want y'all same room or y'all want another room and what? And I'm like, well, can we get the same room and boyfriend room? Because listen, it's a lot of us and we need to stay. And my thing was, I didn't want to still be in the room with Bicep. Who is that? What I call him? Burp. Even though I was going to let him get us another room at another hotel, that was only because we didn't have no other choice and it's 2 o'clock in the morning. We're not going home like this. But since they gave us the option, I asked him, like, can we stay in the boyfriend room? Because I was like, technically, her boyfriend and her got that room together. I'm just lying at this point because, you know, I'm like, that's her boyfriend and they got that room together. But now he mad. So, like, he not going to give her, like, the room key. So they believed it, too. They was like, okay, well, we'll get y'all another room key. They let us stay in the boyfriend room, and I told Bert he can go back to his room because I still didn't like the fact that he used his key to come in just because his name is on there. I ain't like that. So I'm like, if you want that room, Bert, you can have that room. We're going to go to the boyfriend room. And they let us. I don't know if that's like against the law or what, but I guess they figure like we do see that y'all boyfriend and girlfriend, so we understand, we get it, blah, blah, blah. And then our name wasn't on the first room, so I was like, that's why our name not on that first room. That's this boy room, and we was in the room with him. Like, I'm just making up stuff. So they end up giving us the key to boyfriend room, and we went in there and we stayed. And I'm just like, why is your boyfriend such a hater to the point that like he would try to ruin and mess up your birthday and get us kicked out? Well, he did get us kicked out. Like, why would you make all these noise complaints? And what was so crazy is I just knew we was not that loud. Like, I knew you probably could hear a little bit of noise, but it wasn't even a lot of people in the parking lot. So I feel like the hotel wasn't even that packed. So I'm thinking like, who is complaining about us? Because it was a kids party that was on the same floor as us because we seen some of them when we was down at the pool. And we like, they being loud. They not getting no complaints. And we not tripping about them because it was just like a whole bunch of kids bouncing around. So we didn't care. But we think like, wow, so we the only ones getting a noise complaint. We knew it had to be something. And there was this goofball, hating ass boyfriend, the one that's over here making such a ruckus, making a big deal, making false complaints about us. And now you stupid because now you out of a hotel when really you could have just got me at the hotel room in the beginning, and now you out of money because you want to be a hater that bad that you book a hotel. Do y'all I don't think y'all really realize how crazy this is. But this man booked him a whole separate hotel just so he was going to be able to file complaints about us and get us kicked out. His girlfriend on her birthday. Well, her birthday was that Tuesday, but still, her birthday plans. When in the beginning you could have just got her a hotel anyways and we all could have just turned up together. You weirdo. Are you dumb? Like, he just was so annoying. Like, I'm just like, friend, this is exactly why you gotta let this man go because he is a true hater. Like, we already got enough haters. But when your own man is hating on you, like that's just absurd to me. Like, that is crazy. It was never that serious. It was never that deep, baby. Okay? Now you out of money. And now you ain't got no girlfriend no more either. So you just sitting there looking dumb for nothing. Because you want to be jealous and insecure. But yes, y'all, that is the end of my story time. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Make sure you guys thumbs up this video. Comment down below. And make sure you are subscribed, y'all. Like, we've been in the 30Ks way too long. I appreciate y'all, but we got to get up out of here. We trying to get to 50K. So if y'all don't mind, like, subscribe, share. But share my videos to TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, /X, whatever. Put up a billboard about it, you know. print out a screenshot of my page and go hang it on trees, put them in your local Walmarts, your gas stations, like put them everywhere. Just go straight up mean girl style, and when you go back to school, print out a bunch of flyers of my page and my channel and just go throw them in the hallways, okay? Like throw them everywhere in the hallways, give it to your teachers, put them everywhere, okay? We gotta get to 50K. Thank you, okay? I love you guys, but y'all already know. Until next time, I'll see you in my next video. Peace.